Hey, happy Friday to you. Welcome once again to the Friday Funnies. Well, we've reached the end of April and flowers are starting to bloom. It's a beautiful time and a shame to ruin it with this week's news stories. And even if we ignore the war, the economy, the price of gas, and the fact that eating out at a fancy restaurant has just become a dream of the past, everything around us seems to be going cattywampus. Okay? And you can look that, it's a real word. Thankfully, we have laughter to help us out. For example, engineers in China are working on a toilet that goes inside your electric car. It fits under the passenger seat and pulls out so you can take care of business. Seems like a good idea if you're really that desperate, but it's going to pretty much ruin that new car smell. And Funnies follower Steve Williams reported that pilots at Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C. were heard making animal noises over an open-air air traffic control. They were meowing and barking over the air, and this, I gotta tell you, does not give much confidence to passengers. Hijinks like this could explain all of the airplane close calls happening frequently. But these stories are not nearly as weird as the others in today's Funnies.
Please hang up and try again.
Composer of the Friday Funnies theme, Roy Philippe, lives in Los Angeles and was the first to contribute this story from L.A., where 3 individuals were sentenced to jail time for their insurance scam. They thought that if high-end automobiles were damaged by bears, money could be collected. So what did they do? They even submitted video to back up their claim. Unfortunately, it was discovered that the bear in question was not real, but was one of these goons dressed up in a bear suit with, look at the steel meat claws used to shred upholstery in the car. The Bear Boys were sentenced to jail, but I think a fitting punishment would be to put them in a luxury car with a real bear and with pork chops in their pockets. Funnies contributor Joe Calloway alerted me to the story of Jarrell Augustine, who bought Lego sets from Target, took them home, and removed the valuable pieces, which he replaced with dried pasta. So basically he was swapping out Legos for linguine. And then he took the sets back to the store for a refund. And this scam resulted in losses of $34,000. Jarrell was arrested and put in jail, but his punishment should be to eat a box of pasta with Legos hidden in it. Till that happens, he will remain our Dumbass of the Week. Alert Funnies follower Alan Weinberg sent me the story of Jack Brand, who was an environmental toxicologist, and he loaded up some Swedish salmon with cocaine to see how they reacted. Why he did this is he wanted to research how fish are affected by the recent appearance of numerous drugs dumped into rivers and streams. So what did he find? He discovered that the fish on cocaine would swim faster, eat less, and chain smoke cigarettes. So be careful, please, when eating Swedish salmon, or you might be up all night. Hey kids, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Please pass these along to your friends and listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. Right now, it's our salute to 420. Do that stuff and I'll see you back here next Friday.